guys, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to do the review of 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After ? Boy, we got some of the participants back, y'all. We got some participants that I'm looking forward to seeing, and then we got some that I'm like, now, before I even get started with the shenanigans, okay. Happy 90 Day Fiance the other way. I have to work overtime tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it up tomorrow. But if not, it will be up Wednesday at noon. Wednesday at noon. So I'm going to try to get it up tomorrow, probably about 7 or 8 p.m. tomorrow, but I'm trying. But honey, this overtime is tricky. I know y'all understand. I know you understand. Okay? Now, let's get into Happily Ever After, and let's start off with Cool Tea. Honey, Colty is in the garage working out, child. He is working out. He's trying to lose those pounds. Colty is shaped like a weeble wobble. Tell me he ain't shaped like that. Call me a lie. I just want to go up to him and just go like this. That's all I want to do, honey. I want to see him wibble and wobble. Woo, honey, he got a bad built body. But honey, that's neither here nor there. He is trying to lose those extra pounds, honey. All right. He says that Larissa, okay, he ain't heard from her, ain't talked to her, since the divorce. Honey, that divorce is final. He has finally divorced Larissa. Okay? Now, as he's working out, doing half of a push-up. Did y'all see that 3rd grade push-up he did? I said, now you weeble and then you wobble. You could do a better push-up than that. Honey, I was like, now, Cody, is this your first push-up you ever did? So while he's losing the weight, okay, getting in shape, who walks in through the door? Mama Colt, honey. Mama Colt says, hi, son. How you doing there, buddy? Did you eat your afternoon snack that I made for you, buddy boy? We all know Mama Colt, honey. Honey, Colt is still attached to her tit. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere, honey. Okay? It's all about her and her son. It ain't no heifer gonna come in between them. It's so bad that Colt has lied to his mama about meeting a woman in Chicago. Y'all didn't hear me. This grown man is lying to his overprotective mother about meeting a woman in Chicago. He concocted a whole lie. Now, this woman, she's Brazilian. She's over here in the United States on a visa for au pair. Au pair. She's a little redhead, and honey, Coach said that she is beautiful. That she just fell into his lap. She got in touch with him. And said, I like what I see. So she came down to Vegas to visit some friends, I think, or family or whatever. And they, spent the day together. And they had a great time. So Colt, he got himself all cleaned up. He done pulled out his Dollar General spritz. The same spritz that delusional David used, child. So, he's packing up his stuff and he's about to lie to his mama. Colt is a sad, sad thing, ain't it? So, Colt, he goes to Chicago. He meets up with Jess. Now, Jess, honey, she love her some cats. She even got a little tattoo of a cat on her shoulder. See, that's what they have in common, the love of cats. Now, for the first 5, 10, 15 minutes of this conversation, that's all they talked about was these daggone mangy cats. But then they start talking about other things, and honey, Weeble Wobble, Colt, he said, listen, let me break it down to you. You think I'm attractive, I think you're attractive, I ain't been laid in a long time. Am I going to be able to break your back tonight? That's all I need to know. I need to know, are you going to moan? Or we just going to keep on talking about cats? Throw my head, make my back bend, toss my legs in the air, give a little spin. Ew, that's all Colt want to know. He wants to know, is Jess going to make that back bend? Is he going to break Jess's back? That's all he needed to know, child. And so Jess, she was like, well, then who cares? I think I would like that. No drink, okay? So, child, they on their way to the Uber, and they are kissing and slobbering all over each other. And I was like, ick. So they get in the Uber, and they kissing and slobbering all over each other some more. And he was like, you excited about going to this hotel so I can make your dreams come true? And she was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm a hopzine. So then somehow in this conversation, Colt brings up his mama. Now see, Colt, you supposed to have sexy time on your mind, not your mama. He come telling Jess about him lying to his mama. And so Jess was like, excuse me, why are you lying to your mom about me? See, we boyfriend and girlfriend now. I'm your girlfriend. I know you ain't hiding me. And so here comes Weeble Wobble talking about how it's complicated. No, your mama is an overprotective bat. You still on her tit. Okay, now some of the things that Larissa did, I don't condone. But your mama has some parts in it. Okay, see, it's only going to be you and her. Okay, very psycho, very Norman Bates tease. Jess, don't go in that shower, girl. Don't go in no shower. That's all I'm saying. Not while you at the house. So, the conversation gets awkward. Jess gets a little upset because she feels like Colt is hiding her from the mama. I mean, the mama is not even there, and the mama is already caught blocking. Weeble Wobble said that he feels comfortable with Jess, that Jess may be the one. Now let's move on to the Queen, Larissa. Now we all know Larissa's backstory. She likes to get arrested. She likes to go upside people's heads. So she is cleaning toilets, honey. She has to complete her community service. Now Larissa done had some things. Did y'all see her lips? Y'all remember when she was with Weeble Wobble and honey, he had her lips done. Larissa done had some things done. Her haircut is cute. See, that's the kind of haircut that Darcy needs. That haircut's real cute. She needed that. So, we have Larissa. Larissa saying that, you know, in order for her to complete her community service, so she don't go to jail because she went upside Coach's head. She been arrested 3 times. Honey, she had a good lawyer, honey. He done got her off. Okay? So she has to clean toilets. Now, Larissa her now because, honey, Colt has done cut her off completely. She done met up with her friends and she said, Colt has cut me off. Okay, I'm going to have to find a way to get a green card on my own. Oh, and by the way, y'all know my boyfriend Eric. Okay, well, I broke up with him. Okay, we didn't have sex. Really? Really? Why wasn't you having sex with good old Eric? Is it because he wasn't really your man? He was more of a shopping buddy. Y'all know what time it is. We grown up in here. Grown folk talk. Y'all gonna sit there and tell me y'all don't think Eric may be or may not be, but probably is gay? I'm just saying. I'm about that, Eric. Just a little something. I mean, I peeped those teas at that reunion. I was like, what's going on here? But they done broke up. Okay, they done broke up. She says that Eric did not compliment her. Eric didn't pay any attention to her. She also said that Eric cheap. She said that when they went out, Eric didn't pay. Child, ooh, Eric. Now that ain't very nice of you. What you spending your money on, glitter? It's raining men. Ow! Hallelujah! It's raining men. Hey, hey, oh yes! Ah! So, she says, unlike Colt, now she says Colt, honey, tells her that she's beautiful, tells her how great she is. He paid for everything. She didn't have to worry about anything. Well, crazy Larissa, you should have worried about that before you went upside his head. You'll still have Colt and his mama. But oh no, okay, y'all are divorced now. He said, I'm cutting you off. So she was like, I miss Corty. He paid attention to me. Corty liked to have sex. He liked to have sex. And honey, her one friend, honey, she looked hard in the face. She says, I have been engaged 13 times. Girl, that is something you don't need to brag about. Honey, you need to keep your mouth shut on that one. Put that in the vault. That's something you don't even need to say. Don't nobody need to know that you have been engaged 13 times. And you trying to give dating advice? So Larissa, okay, she's going to have to come up with some funds. Okay, she's going to have to come up with something. So she calls her father. Okay, she was like, Dee Poppy, I'm bro. Now, she did not tell her father about what's really going on over in the United States, about her numerous arrests, how she likes to put her hands on people, how she's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But she says, listen, I'm having a hard time here. Colty has cut me off. And I want to stay in the United States, and there's expenses. In order for me to stay, I got to get this green card. Can you help me out? I mean, I know you already helping me out by raising my children. But I'm going to need $5,000. Now, she's staying with her friend. She ain't working. So she says that she needs $5,000, and her dad said, now listen, okay. So Larissa was like, listen, do you want me to stay here, or do you think I should go home? And so the father says, well, I think you should stay there and pursue your dream. Dream? What's the dream? What is this sad dream? Oh, the green card dream. I said, Jesus on the main line. So the father says, you stay there and keep on wrecking shit. You just keep on bringing menace. You just keep on being a menace to society of the United States. Don't you be bringing that here. Okay, we got your kids. They safe. So, He agreed to raise the children and give her the money. Now, as we see in the preview, she's going to get her boobs done, her nose done, and her face done. I'm like, child, that's Larissa, y'all. What y'all think? Oh, boy. We also see in the preview that Larissa gets in contact with good old Jess, the one that just fell out of nowhere. That's also Brazilian. Okay. Look. Okay. Let's move on. All right. Let's talk about Elizabeth and Andre. Child, Andre still ain't got no job. Honey, he hung up a TV and he thought that he had pulled a 60-hour work week. Honey, he was exhausted. Here comes Elizabeth. Okay, y'all know she works for her father. Keep that in mind later. I'm going to bring that back up. She works for her father. Andre is putting up a TV. He ain't got no job. He didn't have no job when he came. He ain't got no job during COVID. He didn't have no job before COVID. He ain't got no job after COVID. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not ever. Let's just face the facts. Andre is not going to work. He says that he wants to be a homestay daddy. He happy with that. Hey, you know, that cuts out the child care. Now, see, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But see, as y'all remember, Andre is reckless with that mouth. I will bring that up later. See, he has no problem in staying at home with his beautiful daughter, Eleanor, while his wife works. And of course, Elizabeth, everything he says, she does. We know this. Okay, so of course she don't have no problem with it. Hey, it cuts out child care costs. So it's her father's birthday, and they're getting ready. Of course, they're late. Everybody's there. They get there, and honey, the whole mood changes. Before Andre gets there, everybody was like, hey, come on. Hey, I think they was about to do the Soul Train line. Honey, Andre walked through that door, and it was buzzkill, honey. Ooh, I can't stand someone who's a buzzkill. So anyway, Andre and Elizabeth walk in through the door, and honey, everybody was like, well, that's it. So of course they're giving her heck, talking about, why you late? You always late. Y'all can't be on time. What is going on? And so here comes Elizabeth. The baby is the baby. Oh, so this little baby caused y'all to be late. Okay. So everybody's talking. They're giving Andre, heck, and he's talking about, being the man of the house, wearing the pants in the family, all that, blah blah blah. So then he says, well, we're going to go to Moldova. Is that how you say his homeland? And we're going to get married. And we're going to need for all y'all to come. And so Elizabeth is looking at him like, no, boy, why didn't you tell me you was going to bring this up? I tell you, a special kind of special. And so the family's like, boy, when is all this going to happen? When is this other wedding is going to happen? And he says, oh, possibly a month or so. They were like, a month? Have you lost your mind? We can't get everything together in the month. We got 3 small children. We have jobs. Okay? We can't be moving things around in a month just to go over to Moldova. And so, of course, here's Andre. He just don't understand the pushback. I mean, I don't work. I don't have any money. It's easy for me just to drop everything and fly over there. He says that he wants his family to meet Eleanor. Okay? His mother haven't even met, her grandchild. So, of course, he wants his family to meet him. I have no problem with that, Andre. But you have to give people, a length of time. Especially if they're traveling with children and they have to get, they have a job, they got to get time off work. I mean, they just can't be dropping everything. Are you crazy? But again, he don't care. So they're trying to explain to him how they cannot attend a wedding and fly, to Moldova or Dibago or Moldova or whatever, for no wedding. Okay, of course, Andre, he sees it as a slap in the face because they don't like him. He don't understand this. He don't understand responsibility. He don't understand that at all. And then here is Papa Elizabeth. Papa Elizabeth was like, now I know now. Now he better not ask me to pay for some wedding. They're not even settled here in the United States. And they talking about having a wedding? They better not be asking me for no money. Well, guess what, Papa Elizabeth? They are. So, as they are leaving this party that they have just done brought down, they in the car. And so Elizabeth was like, boy, what's wrong with you? We needed to talk about this, okay? We are at our parents' house, my dad's birthday, and here you are breaking up this trip. We still needed things to talk about. And of course, here's Andre. We don't need nothing to talk about. I said I want a wedding. And we're going to get a wedding. And so she was like, okay, we're going to have a wedding. Where the money coming from? Home state daddy. Where the money coming from? And he said, tradition. Tradition is the father pay for the daughter's wedding. Excuse me. Now let me tell you something. Andre would have an argument there. Yes, most fathers do pay for their daughter's wedding. And Andre even said that the father has paid for Elizabeth's sister's wedding. Didn't pay for her wedding. Okay? He said he paid for the wedding. Good. But see, Andre, there's a little kink in your little, thinking there. See, Elizabeth's father paid for you to eat. Elizabeth's father paid for that roof over your head. Elizabeth's father paid for the light bill, the car payments, the car insurance. See, Elizabeth's father has already paid for a wedding 3, 4, 5 times over. See, Elizabeth works for your father-in-law. He pays her. And I get a little foggy at times. But wasn't it Elizabeth's father who put a roof over their head several times? And wasn't it Andre who complained about it? You done lost your mind. How many times has Elizabeth's father gave you money? Boy, if you don't stop, your reasoning is invalid. Elizabeth's father, okay, as you say, tradition, honey, Papa Elizabeth have already paid for that wedding. Every time you wake up and you cut on the light, Papa Elizabeth paid for that. Every time you put gas in that big truck, Papa Elizabeth paid for that. Because Elizabeth works for him. See, you ain't got no job. You a homestay daddy. And no, in my opinion, Elizabeth's father should not pay for that wedding. I don't care if he did pay for her other sister's wedding. He shouldn't pay for hers. He taking care of her. Now, if Elizabeth was working for her father and Andre was working, or Elizabeth was working somewhere else and Andre had a job, yes, he should pay for it. But in my opinion, absolutely not. No. But of course, Elizabeth, she's going to bat her eyes and, Papa Elizabeth, y'all know he going to end up paying for it. But Andre got him a nerve. Talk about he paid for the first wedding because he worked some night shift. You should. You should. You have a child. You are a husband. should take care of your wife and your child, and you should not depend on Papa Elizabeth. And Elizabeth said, listen, Daddy done cut us off. Has he? He still signed your paycheck, girl. I see in the previews that Andre and one of Elizabeth's brothers is about to. Now listen, I don't want to hear, no, I want to see hands. I want to see hands. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see none of this mess. I don't want to see that. I want to see hands. We haven't had a good old skirmish in a long time. Shout out to Alexander Rogers. We haven't had a good old fight in a long time. When was the last fight, y'all? Chantel them. That's what we need. We need a fight. I'm going to need for Elizabeth's brother to handle Andre. I don't know if he will, though, but hey, I want to see hands. What y'all think about that? Y'all let me know. Leave it down below. All right, now let's talk about Kalani and Asula. All right, I don't even know. Is that how you say his name? Anyway, so we all know she done married him. He's 24 years old, 7 years younger than her. Honey, he has the mind of a 12-year-old. This boy is immature, childish, and honey, he is just a mess. And we know that her family didn't care for him. Not at all. They got 2 kids. 2 kids. Under 2. I think one's 2. Honey, they got 2 kids under 2. Now, he's working at some 13-year-old girl's smoothie shop. Now, I don't know where he work at. Where does he work? At some yoga place? Child, he working part-time for a job of a high schooler. Okay. He also likes to play games after workout. He likes to go and play volleyball instead of being a husband and a father to that child. Children. He says that is the American way. Is to go and find friends and play games with. See, he ain't worried about taking care of his wife or those children. See, that's what Kalani's for. See, the Samoan men do what they supposed to be. See, they're out there being men. The women are supposed to be women. Okay? It ain't that hard. That's what Sue said. Sue said that wasn't hard. He said, what you got to do? Take care of a bunch of, a couple of kids, clean here, clean there. See, it's easy. Why you worried me? A whole child. See, Kalani, I don't feel a bit sorry for Kalani because, again, red flags, red flags. Honey, there was red flags all over herself. And instead of her thinking about those red flags, seeing those red flags, instead of her thinking, you know what, I am spreading myself too thin. No, she didn't think about that. She said, I'm going to spread my legs and get pregnant. So here we are, okay? They are living with her parents. Of course, she loves it because the mom is there to help her with these 2 small children while Asulu is going out playing volleyball with his American friends. Working part-time. But hey, he got a job. So, Papa Kalini, his name Lo. Honey, Lo look like he will hurt you. So Lo is getting the apples up from the ground. And here comes Asula doing nothing, child. Alright? Asula says he don't really like staying with her parents because they all up in the business. They tell him what to do. He don't like it. Now see, Papa Lo, he broke it down real sweet, didn't he, y'all? Papa Lo said, now let me tell you something. You know I don't like you. But we here. You done married my daughter and you done spit out 2 children that you're not taking care of. See, you're being real lazy and you're acting childlike. You're being very childish. You ain't being no man. You being a boy. Okay? Now, I'm gonna let you slide. But see, I'm tired. See, I'm about right here. Don't make me get up there or I'm gonna have to whoop your ass. See, that's what Papa Lowe said. Papa Lowe said, I said what I said. You get yourself together. Okay? Start being a man. Stop playing these silly games. Get you a job. And start taking care of my child and my grandchildren. Now see, I'm going to walk away from you before I crack your neck. I ain't trying to bust your jaw and get blood all over these good apples that you keep eating. So I'm going to walk away and I'm going to take a couple of breathers. But you better heed what I said or I'm going to have to whoop your ass and I'm going to send your butt back to Samoa. You hear me? Child, here's a Sula. Honey, Sue didn't hear nothing he said. He was eating that apple and he says, thank you, I appreciate you with the advice. Honey, everything that Papa Lowe said in the Sula's mind, he was thinking about, now what did I do with them fruit roll-ups? Now I had some fruit roll-ups somewhere. Fruit roll-ups. Do I have me some sweet tarts somewhere? What's some things called? Graham crackers. Yeah, what I do with them goldfish? See, all that is what Asula was talking about. All that. Papa Lowe giving him the business. Asula was thinking about snacks. After school snacks. A mess. So honey, that's what Kalina get, honey, when you marry a child. Let's move on. Y'all already know who's last. Y'all already know who's last. See, we had Loose Face Lisa, Jiggle Neck Jenny, honey, we got Broad Back Angela. Honey, she back. Y'all couldn't find nobody else. Y'all just insist on bringing this heifer back. Well, here we are. She is in some type of workout class with her daughter, and she is wearing a faux fur vest. That's when I said, oh, Jesus. Here we go. So she's talking to her daughter, and then she's talking about how, you know, how Michael got turned down. She's talking to her daughter. Her daughter already peeped game, okay? Her daughter knows that her and Michael do not need to be together. How long have they been going around in circles? How long have they been playing this game, okay? And her daughter was like, listen, you need to wait on this visa. Of course, Angela says, listen, I think that I should go over to Nigeria and marry Michael. Because as y'all know, he got turned down. We all know why. So, the daughter was like, Mom, are you crazy? We don't even know this man. This man needs to spend some time with us, okay? He needs to spend time with me, with your grandchildren, and you're going to marry this man in Nigeria just so he can get over here quicker? No, I think you need to wait on this visa. And so here comes Broad back. She comes talking about, oh, no. See, you can go over to Nigeria with me and be a witness to the marriage. Skylar said, now I know the devil is a lie. She said, absolutely not. She says, I'm not going to be a part of this farce. No. Oh, no. No way. So, Skylar says, okay, I do one better. If you go and visit an attorney, okay, and talk to an attorney about all this. See, Skylar already has in her mind, Angela and Michael gonna get a divorce. Honey, they ain't even married. And Skylar already talking about lawyers. here's Angela. Angela's like, well, you know, in order for her to go to Nigeria to be a witness, because I need a witness, you know, I may have to go and see this lawyer. Angela also let it be known that, honey, she done got her house. She got a house big enough for her 6 grandchildren. Herself, her sick mama, bless her heart, and I think Skylar lived there and somebody else. I said, everybody live up in that house. But honey, Angela loves it. She loves her grandkids, and of course she's going to take care of her mother. Kudos to you, Angela. I will say kudos to that. Bless her heart. Her mom is sick. She looks sick. She just looks like she is just having a hard time. And honey, I'm not here to talk about that woman's mama. I say bless her heart and kudos to Angela for taking care of her mama. So, she talks about how she still is talking about having a child with Michael. We all know how old Angela is. And she got a nerve to talk about having a child. I mean, it's possible she got an egg. I mean, that egg is fermented, but she got an egg. So she's on the phone talking to Michael, and she says, guess what? I'm sick. I'm sick. I think I have a sinus headache or something like that. And she says, and I'm on my period. Y'all, let me tell you something. When I heard 95-year-old Angela say that she was on her period, I almost fell out of my bed. I said, what? You have a period? Honey, you are going through some type of flaw with the menopause, honey. But she says that she's on her period, honey. So that gives her hope that she can carry Michael's child. Michael got all excited. He was like, there's hope. So Angela is going to show him around the house. So she's like, this is the bedroom, this is the kitchen, this is the kids' room, blah, blah, blah. In the middle of that, Michael gets a call. It's a ringtone. And honey, how fast did it take for broad back Angela head to turn like the exorcist? It hadn't even been a whole 10-minute conversation, and Angela is already huffing and puffing and spitting. Who is that? Who is it, Michael? Who is it, you SOB? Don't you lie to me, you SOB. Who is it? Who is it? I mean, she went off. She hangs the phone up on Michael. Honey, she sat down, honey, that back, honey. Let me tell y'all something. The more upset Angela got, the wider that back got. Honey, by the end of this season, she ain't gonna be able to fit through no doors. She gonna have to walk through the door sideways. Oh boy. So she says, we all know Michael lied to me. I've done caught Michael in so many lies. Okay, and I have given him so many chances. And we all know I'm crazy, right? He know that, right? He know I'm crazy. He know that. I mean, look at my face. I've had a hard life. Don't you see my face? Roll hard, put up wet. That's what we say in our neck of the woods. That's an Angela. That's a Lisa. Okay, all that. So, she says that she has trust issues. She don't trust him. She says that, you know, you only have like special ringtones for special people. I mean, she sounded and looked ridiculous. She looked ridiculous. Okay? So, he's calling her and he says, listen, stop fussing at me. That's my mechanic. That's my mechanic. And she said, you got a special ringtone for your mechanic? And he said, I sure do. He said, it's just a ring of about this ringtone, and Angela is still Angela. Loud, wrong, foolish, and idiot. How many times are we going to go through this? The yelling, the screaming, I don't trust you, you're a liar. How many times? We already know what this season going to bring with those two. We already know. They better bring something. By the end of all this, 94-year-old Angela better be pregnant. That's all I'm saying. Because if she's not pregnant, don't bring them back no more. I'm sick of them. Angela gets on my daggone nerves. Ugh. So, of course, she come talking about how, she's going to go and talk to that lawyer because Michael can't be trusted. Oh boy. I see right now, honey, Angela is just a mess. Just a mess. I wish she would fall on a rake. That's what I wish she would do. I wish she would just fall on the rake. Her and her bad built body self. Just fall on it. That's it, friends. What did y'all think about this episode of Happily Ever After ? Y'all know the routine. Y'all know the routine. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends.